Hello and welcome again to another screencast edition of Photoshop CS6. Today we'll be focusing on the aspects of clipping masks. When we're using clipping masks, it's really beneficial. It's pretty much the same thing as what you use a layer mask, but it could be put into, say, text and various other brushes that you utilize. So what we're going to do is insert a clipping mask to the text with an image. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start first here, is to type out my word. So I'm going to type out fire. See here, I'm going to position it there and increase the size on this. So maybe 150 should suffice. If not, 300. There we go. Perfect. So once I've got my word that I've chosen, fire, now I've got that set up. Now what I have here is my image that I'm going to use to insert into the clipping mask. So first things first, I'm going to select all by selecting Control A. In order to cut, I'm going to press Control C to cut. I'm going to go back to my Untitled tab where I have my picture, my text here. And next, what I'm going to do is insert a layer by selecting this icon right here. Once I have that, I'm going to rename this and call this Fire Image. Once I've renamed my layer, I'm going to press Control V as in victorious and paste. Now my image is a little bit larger than the actual page that it is in, so I'm going to resize it by pressing Control T. Here we go. Perfect. Now, of course, the image is overlapping the text. Don't worry, it'll be fixed as soon as possible. Now, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to make sure that my fire image layer is highlighted. So what I'm going to do is right mouse click onto my layer. This will open a submenu. What I'm going to do is head up over to here to create clipping mask. Once I select it, what it does, it sort of makes like a little clipping mask to pretty much make an underlayer to the text. Now, we're not quite done yet. When it comes to building the yearbook, sometimes we need to customize it as best as we can, especially trying to make the word that has the clipping mask visible. So the best option to do is make sure you select your text layer that you have written. And the next step, what you're going to do is you're going to go to your FX tab and select this and select drop shadow. So now I have my drop shadow. It's pretty much a little bit visible, but I want to make it a little bit more, have a more output to that. So I'm going to select my half round so it gives it more depth. Now, if I wanted to make it more, pop out more, I could easily select my stroke. And just like that, I can increase the size or the opacity to my text, just like that. The great thing about this is that I could easily change the word if I wanted to. So maybe instead of fire, I could easily type in heat. Just like that, and there would be no issues in regards to that. But that pretty much covers it for today. Thank you again,